Hello, everyone. Thank you very much for joining us. It's always a bit tricky dealing with time zones in here in Australia, New Zealand, and back in Italy. Um, for those in Italy, it's 8 a.m. For those in Auckland, at 8 p.m. And in Western Australia, it's 3 p.m. So we're all over the place. But we, for the purposes so that everyone can view in their own time, we are recording this and it will be available on demand, which you may be watching this. So we're really happy to be joined by Pietro and Marilena from Italy with Class, which is a wonderful DMC based in Roma that has just joined us, a Lux World representative. They've been around for a long, long time, founded by Marilena and her brother Salvatore. And I have Pietro and Marilena here on the call, and I'm going to hand it over to them to do a bit of an introduction, tell us about what they do, and then at the end we will have some time for some Q&A. If you do have something to ask, feel free to keep it to the end or pop it in the chat box. Either way is fine. So over to you, Pietro or Marilena. I'm not sure who's
I'm
going.
starting.
Okay.
I'm starting. I will
Okay,
be
over to you.
starting, and then Pietro will continue the intro and tell you everything about us. Hello, everyone. Thank you for being with us today. I know it's such a challenging time in this moment, being so late, and some of you might be going from the office back to Rome, to home. And I'm in Rome. We have two offices in Italy, permanent office. My office is in Rome. That's where everything started about 30 years ago. And Pietro is in the office in Florence. Then we have people working a little bit all over in the south and in the north of Italy. Our history starts in the restaurant business because mom and dad had a restaurant downtown Rome. So I've been in the hospitality since I was born, and cooking school. Restaurant was sold, the cooking school is still here. We have a lovely cooking school in Rome, just behind the Piazza Navona. But more than 30 years ago, I became a guide of Rome, and that's how our adventure started. And my brother and myself, we started a company called Walks Inside Rome because we were doing walking tours of Rome. Walks Inside Rome is still existing, it's still here, it's a separate company, still doing walking tours, Rome, Florence, and Venice mostly. But 10 years ago, Italy with Class came into being. And our luxury, we are Virtuoso, we are Ultraluxe, and we became we just came to be in the culinary community thanks to our cooking school, to our past and everything. So because of that, Pietro is going to tell you that normally we do a lot of food and wine mixed with art. I'm an art history major, so the mixture of the two, it's really Italy with Class. And thank you for being with us. We really work. We're here at your disposal. If you want to know a little bit more about us or you need some information about anything, we are here to help. And thank to Francesco, which became our, representative in Australia, Blair, and Carolina. Anytime you are in Rome or in Florence, we are here. So we really be glad to see you and to showcase a little bit more of what we do. Pietro, it's your time. Pietro, it's our
Grazie,
sales and
Marilena.
marketing, manager, and so I'm going to leave him to the full intro about Italy with Class. Thank you for your time.
Can you see my screen, guys?
Yes.
Okay, very good. So we'll start really from the concept around Italy with Class, which today we would like to let you understand how we set us apart from many other operators that are excellent all around Italy, of course. And before we were talking about Amalfi Coast. Amalfi Coast is one of our first destination. And what we like about Amalfi Coast is this sacred, beautiful atmosphere you can feel in there that keep going. The people return every year. It's that place that it's really unique around the world. So what we want to give about the specific destination is the feeling, the really what can be soul healing and remarkable. So this is Salvatore and he's Marilena's brother. So there's a quote about him where saying Italy is an extraordinary country and it deserves to be experienced by others in extraordinary ways. And Marilena that you just met before, and she gave her introduction to you. And everything, as for everyone, started from mom and dad. So these guys were raised in a restaurant in Piazza Navona around people and delicious food. This restaurant was really famous. The name was Il Passetto. Here we have Gaia, as we are dog lovers, and Gaia is the small Marilena's daughter. And you see that we had a transition from past to present, from Il Passetto to in-room cooking, because these guys were actually they didn't want to work in the family restaurant, okay? So they became art historian themselves and tour guide, evolving from one of the first DMC in Rome, walks inside Rome, to Italy with class. So make it my luxury dream. As the dream of Marilena was to sell Italy entirely all around in a very, very elegant manner. And her dream was to, before her retirement, let's say, that will be, I think, in 20 years, her dream was to become a virtuoso partner, and we achieved this beautiful result. It was October the 1st of 2024 that we cried together at the phone because it was really her, the achievement that she wanted. I wanted to show you the picture of our cooking school, and it's beautifully located in the 16th century palace, with these beautiful carved ceilings overlooking the Senate. So from the window, you see the Senate Palace of Rome, and behind Piazza Navona. And we own a third cooking school at the Pope's summer residence in Castel Gandolfo. That's a nice trip that you can combine to visit the beautiful summer palace of the Pope. Right now, Pope Francis is using this property because not Pope Francis, sorry, Pope Leo is using this property for his holiday summer season. Instead, Pope Francis was not. So it could be also a nice occasion to maybe see the Pope during the summer season, of course. And you collect the fresh eggs from the Pope farm, and then you transform it into a fantastic meal. And we are part of the Virtuoso culinary community for that, for really what we have as a strong relationship with food and wine. And in Rome Cooking is an operator that organizes fantastic food tour all around Italy. And first provider of food tour for Italy with class. So we have this great combination of inspection, their, of course, their experience about the food that make Italy with class really a perfect fit for the Virtuoso culinary community. And the Ultraluxe thing came, of course, from many other aspects that I'm going to tell you. And this is the what set us apart part that will provide you this insight. Fortunately, we have a continuation of the family legacy. This is Virginia, his Sal's daughter. And if you follow our Instagram, you'll find her own channel, Virginia's Secret, as she's following Dad's footsteps as art historian. She's amazing, guys. You see this picture? I made it myself when we worked together at the Accademia Gallery. She was debating with her father about dates and everything. She's really exceptional and also very beautiful. So let's start from what our client travel advisor says about us. What is important in this review is small businesses like me. We don't like, we will never be a mass production. That's the first thing that we want to tell you. We want to have fun while working. And we are not the kind of operator that will reach that, you know, amount of business that will bring them to be ruining its own quality. That's a fantastic feedback that I received myself, and I'm really proud about it because it was a very high-end client traveling to Italy for 1 month. It made my life crazy, but in the end, this was the feedback. Talking about our excellent customer relation, WhatsApp number we have while clients are on the ground. So we don't answer only for emergency. Of course, we book restaurants. We really would like to that the client feels he's in a 5 stars reality everywhere in Italy, every minute, by being contacted by our guest relation team. And this is a picture of Marilena with Linda. I like this review because it says, the first time I met Marilena, I realized her caliber as a 40-year experienced human being in the industry. That's my same feeling when I met Marilena, because I used to work in the hotel industry. And she made this game changer for me to give me an opportunity to change my life. It was the best decision I ever had, because I'm so grateful about their knowledge and really what working in a DMC can bring to your life. It's like a travel agency, of course. So it's the same satisfaction you feel when you learn something new about the destination. But most of all, what they gave me was the knowledge of Rome and the major Italian city regarding history, and really know the places in a cultural way. It's really amazing. So let's start from what set us apart. The true luxury is flexibility and compassion, and this is our way of taking care of people. So our mantra is flexibility first. So we don't have budget requirements, no preset packages. Every journey is tailored like a wedding gown, with full transparency and clear pricing breakdown. Of course, if you have a single shot service, which this may take time for Italy with Class 2, because Italy with Class is working on full program, Walks Inside Rome can really be the right choice. And it's our sister company, and you get the same guide of Italy with Class. So we cordially invite you to use both. Immediate trust, as we pay commission right away, keep partnerships smooth and transparent for years. And we are always here pampering clients on the ground. As I told you before, we have a concierge line available 24/7. And we never Google anything. That's the other thing I was telling you. So these people have been all around Italy in width and length for about 30 years. They were tour escort, group escort. They also did Paris, Europe. So it's always nice to have them interviewing us about where is this Caravaggio, where is this thing in Naples that, or really we have to know the highlights of each city of Italy that it's still unknown, like Parma, Modena, or Mantova. We do weekly training to our team. And that's the fact that we have been nominated top training partners for Virtuoso for this reason, because we teach and we are the teachers. So we conduct beautiful fam trip, and we are really renowned for that. And this is another beautiful quote: we will be your friends in Italy. So the kind of relationship we create with the advisor is not only dedicated to a single request. If you have a question, guys, just contact us. We will be here assisting you, even without involving anything on the next steps, because this is the kind of relationship we want to create with our advisor. That's myself instead, the Hotel and Villas King. Guess why? Because I used to work for 15 years in the hotel, so I know LQA standard from within, and what you expect from a property, from the welcome to food and beverage experience, the spa, and the game we play with Marilena is, why don't we find properties that maybe can have a reasonable pricing for all the kind of clients? I mean, from medium budget to high-end budget, but still boutique and great. This is very important. So we did a selection of properties that if you do a mix and match of maybe property you want to splurge, like Le Sirenuse, okay, for a couple of nights, and then combine with a Tuscany property that maybe came with a different pricing and stay longer in Italy, we can do this mix and match, guys. So we don't position ourselves we are only luxury, we are only medium, we are only like that. Let's find a solution, okay? We have to make our clients happy and your life easier. And yes, we have a great selection of villas and all around it. And maybe this is this is the most important point of our mantra, the human connection. And guys, the people we love your clients, like Julia, who is present in our call. We really create this relationship to ensure that our clients are really in the best hands. And it's not that we, recommend the clients to someone. It's a feeling when you know someone who is going to take care of your clients with white clothes. We own Destination Italy with Class Champion. The champion is someone who is based on the ground in case of real emergencies, okay? And of course, if we have to talk to the client in person, we have always someone who can be a driver, who can be a guide, who is an Italy with Class Champion. And not only knowledgeable guides, because right now we are on a trend that the guide has to be a guest relation itself as well. So when the guide is really experienced, so I'm talking about 20 years of experience, they know how to deal with clients. So if we have new guides coming in the team, we want to ensure they understand if the client wants a more in-depth tour, if it's kids friendly. So the assignment of the guides, it's part of the wedding gown. We love a green note. We own free golf carts in Rome City Center, and you see a picture of Salvatore leading himself a golf cart tour. The golf cart, it's amazing. First, because it's good for the summer. When you have this fresh air coming in, it's like being on a Vespa. Second, you reach part of the city that you cannot reach by simply walking. And the tour can be customized. So it's like having a van at disposal, but more funny and good looking, in my opinion, than a van. Because it's right now stylish, in my opinion, to be on wheels and sustainable. And I recommend the golf cart tour with an authentic food experience because it's great. You get the best bakery of Rome, so Roscioli pizza, the best fried artichoke at the Jewish ghetto. And also we go to Testaccio so that we can show the clients neighborhood that are different from the beaten path. Now I'm gonna go very quick, okay? Because you know that all the MCs organize boat tour, helicopter, ferry tickets, train tickets. We do it all, okay? We can open all the door you want. If a client wants to see the Galleria Borghese by himself or the Vatican museums, everyone can do this. Italy behind the curtain, that's more of a personalized thing about Italy with Class, as if you want maybe a particular skip the line to some places that I cannot mention because it's not legal, Marilena. Okay, anyway, you can also enter places that you cannot legally go without a skip the line, okay? And another part that we love very much is the Living the Italy's Timeless Rituals. So if your clients are in a particular destination, for instance, Amalfi Coast, it can be beautiful to see the feast of San Gennaro in Traiano, for instance, or in Siena, where I am based, actually, the iconic Palio horse race. So the guest relation team will tell you before your clients what they can do. Maybe an opera concert at the Arena di Verona, Milano, the Scala in Milano, and we are able to get tickets, transportation, and everything. That's the foodie part that I was mentioning before. And we strongly believe that the future of hospitality reside in wellness and places where guests can really have a different experience related to traveling to Italy. Okay, so right now, all the properties are working on the wellness concept, and we love that. We are spa lover, and we are pushing our future to this different topic. And the Dolomites region is one of the perfect one because the spas there are my favorite, just telling you. And the artisans of Italy everywhere. This is our heritage. You can understand that each city in Italy can offer something that it's really promoting the made in Italy thing, which is, we like the made in Italy that it's handmade, okay? And Italy through our eyes. Okay, so this is the calendar of fan trip for next year that unfortunately went sold out the minute that we published. Okay, we are going to do it all. It's beautiful. So Piedmont after Duco, the Dolomites region, Sicily, Sardinia, and Umbria. Anyway, you can contact Francesco if you wish to, of course, organize a small fam trip of, it's better to be from 4 to 5 agents, and Italy with Class is absolutely ready to offer its own assistance to provide a perfect itinerary for you, given a destination of interest. Usually they last like 6 days, okay? That's our average duration of a fan trip. Okay, so I'm going to show you that we don't have a catalog, guys, because you can imagine that we do not work with preset package. So I'm going to show you how our special things of Italy are presented. And we have decided with Marilena to create a journal, okay? A journal that can have her own memories inside and what she can suggest for each destination, starting from our philosophy, of course, and the story that I was telling you before. And you see, Rome, our hometown, okay? So it's like it's like a diary, okay, with the notes, where she suggests you where to go in Rome, but not the same identical thing. So you get the Vatican behind the scene, the Pope's Garden that are very much beautiful. And this is another example of how special it can be, a walking tour with Italy with Class. The aqueducts under Trevi Fountain. So you don't only see Trevi Fountain, you go behind, you open the door, and you see how the water is scattered in. The name of this place is Vicus Caprarius. The artist monk in San Bonaventura is very famous. He's doing beautiful masterpiece with simple materials. And San Bonaventura, it's another beautiful place that no one knows in Rome, where you can see a fantastic view over the Eternal City. So that's a great combination. And we own a 3-bedroom apartment near the Spanish Steps with 3 bedrooms and 3 ensuite bathroom. So this one, guys, it's really a nice 4.5 star, beautiful, comfortable, and it's located between the Eden Hotel and the Della Ville. It's Via Crispi, okay? Beautiful, off the beaten path part of the city with 3 bedrooms and a fantastic outdoor patio where you can enjoy Italian aperitivo. And here you can find our contact info and details.
Fantastic. Thank you very much. If anyone's got any questions, I might start off what's of interest in 2026 and 2027 for that would suit the Australian market.
Okay, can I answer, Pietro? Well, I
Yes,
think
of
the
course.
new destination this year will be Sardinia. Sardinia, it's really getting a lot of requests. Normally, our first request is always for the Amalfi Coast and Lake Como, you know, that's Rome, Florence, Venice. It's always at the top of the demand. But this year, Sardinia is going to be definitely, and Dolomites and Piedmont. Those are the 3 new destinations that I think are going to come into scene. For next year, we are really organizing Abruzzi, and we started last year for Calabria. Even if Calabria mostly they are the people from Calabria that they moved to the States or to Australia that are asking for it. There are not many hotels down there yet, but it could be a really experience to do. So if people are ready for an experience, we definitely suggest. So those are the new destinations. Sicily and Puglia we have been selling for years and years. So there is absolutely no problem for that.
Very nice. One more question from me. Pietro or Marilena, can you tell us a bit about how you work with boutique properties?
Yeah.
So we really like, because Marilena is the one, you know, she's always the one selecting the guide, the driver, the experience all around the city to find this beautiful hidden gem regarding art, culture. Myself, instead, I am the one going from an hotel to another. So going this space, which when I travel with Marilena, I see like 20, 30 hotels every day. We always find hidden gem that maybe in terms of service, they have to grow or we
Pietro, non ti sentiamo più.
don't know how the experience could be. So with that, we first hear me. Can you hear me?
Yep, can now.
I am in the
Very
countryside.
bad.
Can you hear me now?
Yep,
Yeah.
we just lost you sort of for 10 seconds.
Okay, so we first inspect the property ourselves doing our own mystery guest inspection, and we have found beautiful realities that reach the top. And what is beautiful about the Australian market that we love is that they can be a little bit more adventurous with new destination, as well as property that maybe have a different concept from the normal path that maybe an American client is following all around Italy. So it's so much fun to work with Australian clients in this sense. And since the stay is longer, of course, doing a mix and match of new hidden gem plus the big classic can really help the clients reach maybe a budget that can allow him to stay longer in Italy because we are too far away, you know, to stay just 1 week.
Sure.
And that's how we also handle long stays proposal to add a mix and match of place to splurge and places to just relax and experience.
Yeah.
Great.
Can I ask you a question also?
Please.
Yeah, I am very curious because you know, Australians they come to Italy and they usually make long stays. Also because it's far away. So once they're here, they're there because I'm here in Australia. But when they're there, they usually spend a long time in Italy, like 2-3 weeks. Also, many Australians have Italian roots, so they do a lot of family reunion. And I was curious to ask you how you manage long stays, because it's very typical of Australian market.
I mean, you know, that if we know how many days and which city they want to be in Italy, as Pietro said, normally we have some of the hotel in the Amalfi Coast, 5-star, beautiful luxury and so on. But then maybe they could stay a week in Tuscany in a 4-star property that it is a little bit less expensive. So this way you can just put together a month of vacation. And we do only Italy, as you know, Francesco, and we know every corner of Italy because I have been 40 years in this business. I'm getting, too old in this business, so we can organize anything. Sometimes if they're going to some of the region where their family came from, that's the difficult part because maybe they're really just very, very small hotel and we'll tell them what is available. Because in some of the little village, they're not really proper hotel.
Last year we did Cosenza, multiple times. Cosenza, Potenza, very places that, right? Yes.
Yeah, but it's interesting. You see Italy from a different perspective. That's.
I have a question.
How Cremona is growing. Cremona. Cremona with the Stradivarius Museum. We are seeing different cities. It's very beautiful. It makes our heritage richer because all the cities in Italy are fantastic, guys.
Perfect. Well, on that note, I think we can wrap things up. Thank you very much for everyone that joined to listen in and learn a little bit more about Italy with class. And thank you to Marilena and Pietro for
thank you guys
giving us a really good overview. It was very useful, and I hope it was useful for everybody else.
I'm impressed.
Dreadfully.
Grazie a tutti.
Ciao.
Ciao. Thank you.
Ciao.
Ciao.
Ciao.